Welcome to River City Live. Here we are in front of Mellow Mushroom in Avondale, and we are enjoying what is a gorgeous day, although I'll tell you, these folks are just getting back into it. Power came on last night here in Avondale, and, you know, I think it's a scattered thing around town where some folks are days now that they've had their power back. Some were unaffected, others yesterday. So it's kind of different everywhere you go.
Yeah.
How did you guys fare?
It's really like sprinkled throughout, as you just said. Obviously, the coast got hit so hard, but then places like Mandarin and there's pockets around that just lost power for such a long time. I think today they said about 94,000 people are still without power. A lot of the organizations are thinking by 12 o'clock tonight that will be restored. So it's just interesting. It's all over. Certain areas that are far away from where most of the damage happened are still suffering right now.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I was without power until yesterday about 6, so it was a pretty interesting situation because I was by myself, the family. They went to Fairhope, Alabama. That was the closest dog-friendly hotel they could find, and so I was going to ride it out by myself, and I was like, I got power, and then the power went off. Nope, I'm going to go hang with the neighbors. So, but yeah, it was good to have it. Like, you got to hang out with people and bond and stuff, so it was good that neighbors and people came together and supported each other in such a situation.
And of course, our first responders and our linemen that were out getting the power back on, big kudos to them. And then back at the ranch over at News4JAX Studios, so many people away from their families to make sure that everybody got the news and information they needed. We pitched in a little bit from the River City Live crew. Justin, our producer, and I got out and we talked down trees and we had an opportunity to get out and lend a hand. Not when the really super hairy stuff was coming. We got back from this original shoot before things got really dicey weather-wise, but a lot of our crew, they hung tough through the whole thing. And Mark, you were back at the studio doing Facebook Live reporting, right?
Yeah, exactly. So myself and Stuart, our executive producer, we were manning that. It was amazing at how many comments and questions came in because everybody out there, they just needed answers. This is me and Mark Collins talking about the device that those planes drop into the hurricane to get those updates. I don't know if you guys recall, but it's every 6 hours they get the major updates of the track of where Hurricane Matthew was headed. And this was right before we got one of the major updates. So it's kind of interesting to learn about the technology and what all goes into it. And just, I'm in total awe, which is, again, our staff, from the anchors, reporters, to the whole weather team. It was kind of just neat on our side just to see them in action and delivering the news and updating the public.
Also, Justin, who I mentioned a minute ago, and Stuart, who you just mentioned, they got back out into it when things were really raging on the Riverwalk.
Yeah, they're on the South Bank right there, and that was exactly what you said, right before everything was going to hit the climax of the storm. So they were storm chasers for a little bit. They took off their River City Live hats and put on the WJXT hats and went out there.
And then, Rance, you kind of gave us an aftermath view.
Yeah, so I went out aftermath. I actually went out with Abby the day before, and we kind of got wet on the river. But these images that you're seeing now, I went out with Destiny McKeever, one of our new WJXT reporters, and we were just checking out some of the damage all across the city. And so there was a lot on the north side. We were going down to St. Augustine, but then we were rerouted. And some of the stuff we went to one place where we went to look at a down transformer. It's like, oh, okay. And then the people were like, oh, hey, do you want to see this tree? And 50 yards down was a tree all across the street, and there were 5 houses in there. They couldn't get out. So, I mean, there was that, and then we went somewhere else. A tree fell on 2 cars. The family has no transportation, and they're, basically trapped. So, I mean, there was a lot of craziness all over the city. So, it was interesting for us to kind of step outside of our comfort zone and jump into, like, the news cycle.
Well, and after all of this, we ended up going back from our hotel to our house. Here I was reporting live on down trees, only to get back to our house and see this enormous live oak uprooted from the front yard and laying on our roof. So no damage from what we know. I mean, it's still there, so we haven't had a chance to see under it, but we know that we're not seeing any daylight coming through the roof at this point. And it's all relative. It truly is. But the interesting thing was I took a walk around the house. I think we're looking at some Facebook Live video. I took a walk around the house, and you're going to see that in just a minute. And when I got to the backyard, this was so crazy. We had put, like so many people did, we had put our lounge chairs in the pool to keep them from flying around. So when we got home, the chairs were up on the pool deck. And the nearest thing we could figure was that the water rose so much that it floated the chairs up out of the pool. So we were just stunned, and we were on social media saying this is just amazing, that the surge and the storm surge brought our chairs up over the deck. And we did about 24 to 36 hours believing this until finally our neighbor yesterday said, I heard the gravitational pull brought your chairs out of the pool. And I said, yes, that's true. And he said, or I might have gone over and pulled them out of the pool. So that's really what happened. But it was a better story when we thought that the river did it.
I would have rode with that one for a while.
I know, right? So what about you, Mark?
Well, you know, on Saturday, that's when we came up for air. We were getting cabin fever with all the kids just bouncing off the wall and raiding the pantry, basically, because we stocked up on it. So we drove around, and we went north a little bit, and in Mandarin, we discovered this. You can see it's a whole power line, a tree resting on a power line. And this is something you're going to see all over the place. So we're going to have a physician coming on in just a couple of minutes talking about the trees that are laying, just like on your property, and that we're seeing all over. That's really the leading cause of a lot of injuries right now that people are going to face. They just don't have the proper equipment, technology, or know-how on how to move it. You know, so we're going to be talking about that, you know, coming up shortly.
And then, of course, I think we are all just feeling punched in the gut when we see the damage to our beaches. We've got some video to show you right now. I believe we were looking at some Ponte Vedra video and further south. Just, you know, and that's something else, too, that we have coming up in our show. This video from Sky 4 is a great example of what can really scare a kiddo. And so we're going to be talking with our friend Dr. Tracy Alloway about how to keep your emotions in check and make sure that when you're looking at this video leading into the next time a storm happens, how to keep everybody kind of, you know, mindful of what the kids are thinking and just keep emotionally in check.
And the damage is so significant. They're saying in the billions of dollars that hit the coast. That picture we keep seeing of A1A where the concrete just ripped away from the drive. Talking about like all the restaurants that we go to all the time, St. Augustine, had 4 feet of water in it. So just such a powerful image, and just think about like, you know, those people that are right there. I mean, we lucked out, we were a little farther away, but it's amazing the damage that's out there in the communities.
And then like another big story is like the damage that happened at Jack's Pier and how they had restructured it to hopefully withstand any future hurricanes, and with the concrete pilings and all of that, and that it was so intense that what they say 150 feet of it, you don't even see the concrete where the stanchions that were built there, the wood. You'll see the little wood piles up here and there, but for those stanchions to just get destroyed like that. So, I mean, that's pretty major.
And were you guys watching? So Vic Michelucci was up there, like in that, it was a concrete carport, basically, that he was in there reporting, and he kept reporting on that, and then all of a sudden, half of it was gone. You know, so just watching, you know, all of our embedded reporters, the hours of coverage that they did, it was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
They did such a good job.
Absolutely. And one thing that is worth warning folks about, too, is with that pier, you know, a lot of surfers love to get out there and get right near that pier to do surfing. And to do surfing, my son would hurt me right now if he heard me refer to it as go do surfing. But they do. They get out there and they surf, and it's not a safe environment right over there, too. So let's talk about some ways to stay safe right now.
Yeah, so basically, this is the time that most of the injuries happen after a major storm like this, a hurricane. People get out there. It's not necessarily during the storm because people can't go. They're indoors. This is the dangerous part. And right now we have a physician, Dr. Gilbertstadt, that's going to come in and basically educate us on things. Dr. Gilbertstadt, you want to come in for a second?
And Dr. Gilbertstadt is from St. Vincent's, and I believe we're going to talk about what goes on in the ER, not during the storm, because it's fairly quiet then during the storm, isn't it?
During the storm was very quiet. Very few patients in the emergency room during that time period.
But
now,
it's
afterward.
Yeah, so what are you seeing?
Well, we're seeing a lot of injuries from people working in their yards, working on their roofs, trying to clear trees. Very expensive to hire. A lot of people try to do things themselves that don't have the training, so they get up on the roof with their chainsaws, they get up on ladders, and there's a lot of these limbs and trees are in very precarious positions, so it makes it very challenging even for the pros. So when you do that, there's a lot of injuries related to that. And of course, we're still seeing, you see carbon monoxide issues related to the generators. And a lot of people have power, but some are still without. And they put those generators in the garage, close to the house, your living area, causes trouble.
What about the water situation?
Well, the water, usually you get a warning when the water is an issue. Water comes in, surges, contaminates our drinking supply, and it's different for people that are on city water versus that are on well. But you have to be careful. If you get that warning, it's always better to be safe and boil if you're not sure, but usually you get notified if there's issues with the water.
And obviously with water comes mold. So can you talk about that, because that could get into the airwaves and that affects people?
True, the mold is an issue when you don't have the ability to run your air and dehumidify. You get the moisture build up and you start seeing the mold, but there can be issues even before you really start seeing it, and you get the smell and all the things that go along with it. So you want to get some licensed people to come out and take a look at your systems when you start to think that there's an issue with mold.
I know it'd be hard for you to assess, but when you look at some of these places that are hit, like on the coast, how long will it actually take for them to rebuild as far as getting things like mold and other pathogens that could be in the air to protect people in the environment?
I think for the most part, we're pretty resistant to most of the mold issues, but I think it's not a bad idea when you really had a lot of moisture damage in your house. You know there's going to be mold if you can't get it dried out quick enough. I think bringing in professionals to take a look at that is the way to go, because it's hard for most lay people to know, okay, do I have a mold situation going on?
I have a question for you, too, about some of the people that